All right, we're here for another Captain A video battle report. It's the last week of October for the Guardian League, and I'm playing. I know it looks like Tyranids allied with Tau, but those are Tau. Don't let their suits deceive you. We got triple Riptides, broadside units, some Pathfinder units allied with Space Marines and Tigurius. I've switched up my list a little bit. I got some of the basic stuff I've seen before, but I'm also taking Tigurius. Did not get perfect timing, sad face. Come on. 3 bike squads, 2 Thunderfire cannons, scouts over here. Those Gene Stealers are recruit. We've all infiltrated. Are you going to attempt to see? This is Miami Steve, and he's going to attempt to see. We got to do scout moves first, and we'll come back and see what happens later. All right, it's Dragon Master's turn 1. I moved up, trying to get some good shots on stuff. Made some decent shots on the Riptide, but he made all of his invulnerable saves. Die, Riptide. A little ineffectual overall, not a great first turn, but we're going to see if we can bounce back. Going over to Tau, turn 1. All right, we did Tau turn 1 on the bottom. Riptides moved out. Shot over here at the Centurions, killed 1 and 2 of them took a wound. Killed off a bike squad and did 2 wounds to the Chapter Master, made a lot of good cover saves. Other than that, that is all he did on turn 1, so I will not complain. On to my turn 2. All right, my turn 2. Moved up. Took out one of the burst cannon Riptide. Scouts did some shots over there. Legion of the Damned came over here and pretty much got shellacked. So they decided to fire into those Pathfinders and took out a couple of Pathfinders. Killed one of the tanks with orbital bombardment and did 2 more wounds onto that Riptide. So that is my turn 2.
I think I'm up to 1.
Alright, that was Tau turn.
Because both pistols count.
2. Riptides moved out. Took a lot of fire. The Hammerhead over there failed at his gets hot, but still got a good amount of bikes. And moved out and did some more shooting. We need to make some leadership tests on 2 bike squads. And my turn 3. All right, bottom of 3.
That's true.
Lots of things are dying. Bikes moved up that was left. This bike's hiding back here. Centurions moved up. Fired to no effect. Fired to no effect on the Pathfinder there. Tried to assault the broadsides over there. Those are both broadsides. And he killed the attack bike, so I was just trying to go for it. Making the crew run with the Chapter Master, who's hiding behind there, and I'm locked in combat with the other troop squad over there. And the biggest thing is Thunderfire cannons killed all of the Space Souls that were hiding in that building. I had a place I could place my template. So going on to Tau and Space Souls turn. Tau turn 3. Riptides jumped out, shellacked, killed 4 of the scouts, but they held. Slap fight over there, even though they're misfortuned. Blew a bunch of guns into the Chapter Master, but he survived. Going on to my turn 4. Alright, that was my turn 4. Took out the Riptide with some lucky Thunderfire hits. Chapter Master killed those recruits. Took another wound from the fire from the broadsides charging in there. And my bike stole the relic, and scouts are moving up. Tau and Ultramarines turn 4. Bottom of 4, whiffage by the Riptide over here. Makes Daddy happy. Killed my Chapter Master, sad face. He killed one of my bikes, but I hit and run out of combat. Going on to turn 5. Turns are moving quick. My my turn 5. Moved up, killed the Riptide. Got into combat with the Space Marines. Moved up. Moved back. Bottom of 5. Alright, bottom of turn 5. We have to call it for time. Did some shooting. Shot my scouts off that objective. Slap fight over there. Fired over here, but made my cover saves. And that is it. Thanks for the game, Steve. So here we are. It's the last game of the October League at our store, and I gotta play against triple Riptide, broadsides, ion, hammerheads. Almost a worst nightmare for me, kind of list-wise. Just looking at his list, I was like really intimidated by his list. I got the chance to go first, which I took because I knew I wanted to be getting my jinx saves and attempt to, put the hurt on something. I was my opponent, Miami Steve, as we like to call him. He's a really good player. He's really smart about how he plays, and did a great trick of infiltrating his one or two of his crew to block my bike movement right off the bat. Something I learned to try and counter for next time if I see a list like his. I was able to get some good shots on things, but he made a lot of good saves, and then in return I made a lot of good saves on his turn. Wasn't bad at all. Successive turns saw me losing a lot of my bike troops, and but just pushing up on him, trying to take out his pathfinders. Thunderfire cannons were completely out of line of sight from his shooting, so that really helped out because I was, even though I got the big drift on him, I was able to really pound on his troops. And got really lucky one turn and wiped out an entire tactical squad. Just, hit with everything, did a bunch of wounds, and he failed a bunch of saves. Then near the end, it was more of a luck factor because he missed some key shots with his Riptide and his ion cannon hammerhead. That would have ignored cover on some of my troop units, and he rolled real poorly. I made my saves and just kind of wrapped it up there. I think my strength, the thing I tried to do, and I think I did well, was that I focused on his troops, trying to take those out. The thing I didn't do as well was just not anticipating his infiltrators and clumping my guys up too close and pushing them too far forward, trying to get shots off when I maybe should have turbo boosted with a unit or two to get them out of range. So it was a great game. It was really down to the wire at the end there. I had me worried the whole entire time, just trying to figure it out and make it work, and had some luck at the end there, and I pulled it out. So sometimes that's how it goes. So thanks for watching another Captain A Battle Report.